So we will move on to our next trailer, which is for a film that um, one might say is a little timely. And I would say that they put this trailer out. Uh, they put this trailer out purposely, right? Because they don't even know exactly when the movie is actually coming out. But we got a trailer for Judas and the Black Messiah. And let me give you the quick synopsis here. Uh, the story of Fred Hampton, chairman of the Illinois Black Panther Party, and his faithful betrayal by FBI informant William O'Neill. This is directed by Shaka King and was written by King as well as Will Burson, Keith Lucas, and Kenneth Lucas, who both have story by credits. And stars Lakeith Stanfield, Daniel Kaluuya, Jesse Plemons, and Martin Sheen. You can never have, Jesse Plemons is like the person to go to when you just need kind of a scumbag person.
He is. He plays a dirtbag in a lot of different
He
films.
does play a dirtbag. And this film, the film was scheduled to be released on August 21st of this year, but was changed to 2021. I don't know exactly what time in 2021, but yeah, what did you think of the trailer?
Oh, I mean, again, like you said, there's no expected release date sometime in 2021, but I think they made the right move by releasing this trailer early because it's just so the cultural relevance right now is more than ever, right? You've got the Black Lives Matter movement, you've got Black Panther parties and organizations popping up, like reigniting all over the country,
Mhm.
and this movie kind of like sends somewhat of a message, sets a tone, and I like the fact that we are now at a point where like the Black Panther Party story is being retold in a more accurate way.
Yeah,
And one of the things I've always hated personally is how like they're referred to as the Black Panthers, which is not like the organization's true original name, right? It was the Black Panthers for Peace,
mm,
is what the group's name was.
mm,
But it's easier to make them seem like this highly militant, anti-police organization when you just call them Black Panthers, right? Because
sure,
that sounds scary.
yeah,
Black Panthers for Peace, then you have to acknowledge the peace part where it's like, oh, well, maybe they're about doing good things. Maybe they're about like protecting men and women in the community. Maybe they create programs like the WIC program
yeah,
to feed women and children, which the United States government still uses today. But this, I mean, and again, stellar actors, Daniel Kaluuya,
Kaluuya, yeah.
Lakeith Stanfield, Martin Sheen. So here's a great movie with a stellar cast that looks like it's going to tell the real behind the scenes story about what happened with some of the betrayal within the organization, Fred Hampton. And I really wonder what the Huey P. Newton aspect of the story is going to be. So
Sure.
the trailer looked fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, the trailer looked fantastic. I thought it had a lot of ebb and flow to it, and it left just enough mystery
Mhm.
to kind of make you wonder, like, okay, exactly, like what is entailed, especially if somebody doesn't isn't familiar with the story of what happened to Fred Hampton, and and everything that happened, as far as and what's interesting is like I feel like this is a extremely relevant story because given all the protests and things like that that are going on today, uh people are starting to wake up to like, oh, well, maybe some of these people breaking windows and setting places on fire, maybe I don't know if they are, the actual protesters. Maybe
Yeah.
that those are, plants from whether it's the FBI or just police departments or whatever the case is. And so I think those are very, you know, relevant questions right now, because we've seen, in plenty of videos that have been released recently of people, this isn't something that's new, right? This is something that movements and organizations, whether it's the Black Panthers or whoever else, have been dealing with, for forever,
Yeah.
of having to deal with like a government tampering, right?
Yeah. There's always an agent provocateur.
Yeah, and so I find this to be very, very, a very, very intriguing movie, especially right now in our society, for that reason, as well as, just the relevance of understanding exactly who the Black Panthers were, what they, stood for, and who Fred Hampton. So it's going to be
Very
interesting
true.
to see where they come from with this particular film.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait for it. I'll definitely check that out whenever they drop it. So yeah.